This week on the Weekly Commentary, we look at a variety of things, beginning with how politicians are now having to choose winners and losers. What we described 4 years ago as the morphing of an economic crisis and a financial crisis into a political and ultimately a geopolitical crisis is happening right now. Politicians are deciding who will face the adjustment, whether it's the poor via low wages and high unemployment rate for an extended period of time, the rich via higher taxes, or the middle class via inflation. We believe that inflation is the route that politicians are choosing, and the middle class, oblivious to the changes that are happening in their money system, will pay the highest price, but it is the most politically expedient. If this project fails, in which the middle class is chosen to be the losers by the political elite, we will see scapegoating. And in that case, we see a political crisis morph into a geopolitical crisis. It doesn't matter who it is, if it's the Chinese, if it's the Canadians, if it's the Mexicans, if it's the Europeans, if it's conflict in the Middle East, something will be to blame in the international sphere, and politicians will look for a free pass. This week, we also look at the idea of too big to fail. Is Italy too big to fail? And our answer is no, it's not too big to fail, and it's not too big to bail. They will bail via the printing press. That is the ECB's ultimate solution. That's the only solution they have left, and we think it'll be exercised in 2012 and 2013. Lastly, we look at the idea of investors who are looking for absolutes, who try to live in hyperbole where it's either or, black and white. It's not that way in the investment world, and looking for either inflation or deflation, it neglects the reality that we will have both over the next few years. Tune in to this week's Weekly Commentary for a full explanation of these ideas and many others.